Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the show. We got an action packed day for you. It's another beautiful day. We're supposed to get in the upper 70s. It was 77 yesterday. This is day number 4 of unbelievable weather. You would think you're in Miami, Florida right now. So, everybody get a pen and pencil and some paper because at the end of the show today, there will be a pop quiz. Just letting you know. Take some notes. So, I'm doing good today. I'm kicking butt and taking names. It's just so perfect. There's a real light dew this morning. It's pretty much dried out. Now it's time to put in the turbo and get everything going. Supposed to get some drizzle tomorrow, a little rain in the afternoon, so we'll see. If we do, it won't hurt. We've had some gorgeous weather. So hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's got good news. Because I'm out here plugging away. Settings we want. Settings, camera. See if we can get this figured out again today. All right, we might be in business. That's for sure. So we got the leaves are starting to come down a little bit. Not out of control yet, but they will be. Another, excuse me, 2 weeks they'll be out of control. But I got it under control. Stay on top of it. Don't rush. And you do a good job. Won't be that bad. I picked up this house here for snow plowing. It's going to be a fun one. It's got grass in the middle of a driveway. So, all my years of snow plowing, I never had one of them with grass in the middle. That's been since '93. There's a school bus over there. So how's everybody doing? Morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? I was thinking of a story. I just was thinking about pretty funny about back in the day about trying to be smarter than your customer. You always got to be smarter than your customer. Well, if there's something that you're selling or some type of a job that you're offering as a service, if the customer knows more than you, could spell trouble. They ask too many questions and they know how to do it, kind of like everybody's a body man. Well, everybody used to be a body man, but not no more. So like everybody's getting a Thursday special. It's only Tuesday. So I'm not trimming at this house. Good morning, Connie. No, Connie, that's for clotheslines. People used to hang their clothes out to dry. Some people actually still do. I had a customer, and older, not older, but maybe 60-ish, and she still like hanging her clothes out in the yard, so you had to kind of figure that out, because if she had clothes hanging out in the yard, it was kind of a pain in the butt. So you'd have to Either get there way in the early morning and get it done, or you would have to go in the afternoon to get it done so the clothes would be in the house so you don't get grass on it. But I wasn't too worried about getting grass on it. I was more worried about, man, these dogs won't stop barking. I was more worried about getting grease on the clothes. It's dark and central over here. I got my gate up, so I'm off to the next house. But so to go back to being like a educated customer, I learned from about 35 years ago. I got a part-time job at a garage, a machine. It was like a machine shop, but they also did automotive repair. So I had some basic knowledge in automotive repair, and I used to go to a mechanic, and he, we talked a lot, and he liked me in regards to girls here. Sweet, we like ladies. They bring more people to the chat. So this guy said, "Hey, you want to come in for a couple hours? It won't be every day. And if I get something scheduled during the morning, you come in and get started on it when I come in, because you come in about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because he worked the early shift doing another job. So at the mechanic shop, it was kind of like there was like 3 or 4 different mechanics that worked out of it at different times of the day, so that the shop was always open from, say, like 8 o'clock in the morning till probably like 9 o'clock at night. And you would, you wouldn't steal nobody's work because you all had your own customers, clientele. So we had a church group. They bring in a van, a passenger van, like a 15-passenger van to. He wanted a tune-up on an older guy for a church. And a mechanic that I worked for, he did pretty good work, and he was cheap. He was really cheap, especially if we were paid cash. He liked cash. So the church guy came in, and so he was talking, and I happened to be there doing another job, so I come over to check it out, called me over. I said, I never did it. I never worked on a van like this before, meaning that it had a doghouse on it. And when I mean a doghouse, it's inside the cab between the seats. It looks like a doghouse, like a box. You could unclip it, and you could get to the engine a lot easier to work on it. So he just wanted like a basic tune-up, and so then I was standing around looking at it with the owner of the business, and the person was there. And then when that guy left, the boss came up to me and goes, "Hey, whatever you do, if we're talking to anybody, we're talking about a job," he goes, "don't ever tell anybody you never didn't work on something like that." He said, because no matter what they call you for, any type of a service business, what it might be for you to repair or give them an estimate, you got to know more knowledge than them, or else they're not going to hire you, because they'll be worried, thinking, well, does that guy know what he's doing? So I learned that lesson. So if I go give an estimate for something, if I have no clue what I'm talking about, I'll try to sugarcoat my way through the job, and I'll go home and research it, how to do something like that. If I came across something like that I was interested in doing, but if I didn't know what I was doing completely, I would just pass on that job. But that's when I wore a lot of hats back in my business when I was younger. I would do anything from pressure washing the houses, pressure washing decks. We would stain decks. We would wash houses, clean gutters, do anything basically. Almost as a full service property maintenance business for the person. But I learned over the years, I took on too many of them jobs, and I didn't fulfill my promises on time. So people got mad at me. I lost a couple of customers over the year because I didn't show up because I was just too tired to get there to get the jobs done, because I had too much grass cutting work to go. But I didn't realize it. So the only person I actually fooled myself in regards to making promises that I couldn't keep. So now if something I can't get to or do, I just right away defer to somebody else or say I can't do it. In the end, it made me look bad. I was not necessarily the bad guy, but I couldn't keep my word. Because I couldn't keep my word, customer kind of frowned a little bit on me. But it's okay. Live and learn. But I'll try anything. At least once. We even did a couple roof jobs we got off doing some homeowners, so it was pretty fun. But like with the roof jobs, they would be like, we do them in July and August when the work would slow down. We'd have extra work to do. Tell you guys a funny story about this house right here. So this house right here, I got a phone call about 4 years ago. It was from out of state. It was from Florida. The wife answered the phone, and I saw a little note that said, give an estimate for this little property over here. So it was a small little house. So I went and checked it out. Hey, Shraddha, good morning. Hi, JV. Oh, thank you. 300. I just put that up there. I thought it was pretty interesting, but like I said, in about 10 more years, I'll get to 1,000. So to jump back to that house story over here. So I got a call. We're from Florida, and the wife answered, gave me a message, go check it out. So I checked it out, and up until this year, for the last 3 years, I cut this house over here, and I thought nobody ever lived here. It was so weird. And yeah, JV, you must have bring the girls here. Hot girls are here. Shraddha, JV. Shraddha, I just came back from the laundromat. Nice. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope so. So I cut this house for this is the 4th year now. So for the last 3 years, not once was a curtain moved. There was never no mail in the mailbox, never no garbage out nowhere. And it turned out there was an old senior that lived here. It was the home, or the person that was paying the bill in Florida's. It was the sister. So I had no idea. So I came here this year, halfway through, probably about back in July, and there was somebody here with a Florida plate on there, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but they didn't come out. So the next time I came, the guy came out, and it was the person who was paying the bill. I was like, wow, nice to see you. We introduced ourselves to each other. He had no idea who I was. I had no idea who he was until, we talked for a couple seconds. And I said to him, man, I've been here for the last 3 years. This is the 4th year now, and not one time did I ever see any sign of life at this house. I said, oh, yeah, it's my sister. She never went nowhere. I was like, wow. And I was doing a good job, and I wasn't doing a perfect job. I thought I was a vacant house the whole time. So just got to watch out, because sometimes you might be doing work. And he said I would have bet the farm that nobody lived there, and it was an empty house. He was just paying for it just to keep up with it. That was pretty interesting. So I thought for sure this year that he would sell the house, because he came and he did some painting, cleaned it up a little bit, threw some stuff out. I thought he would sell for sure to make some money, because the house price up in our area probably went up anywhere from 30 to 50%. You were overpaying for houses in my area. So if you had a house, like say a little house right there, I don't know what it looks like on the inside, you could probably get right now probably 150, 160,000 for it. And before we got a shortage and everything, everybody started getting sick, that house would probably be worth maybe 75, 80,000. So, but it didn't pop up for sale. So it was definitely interesting on that person's part, because I would have sold it as fast as could be. Got no place to park over here. Park crooked over there. I'll just park around the bend. Show you guys, this is the nicest little area in this little subdivision I'm in. I like to have the house in front of me. He's got the nicest he's got the nicest house property right here. He's got a creek behind him. He's trying to do some erosion control over there too. He's got they're doing some digging. He's got a nice house, and then backs up to the woods over here, and there's a creek behind you. So this is like in my opinion, where I work, this is actually the nicest lot that in the subdivision that I do work in. So that'd be a cool place. You can't service the world. You can't make everyone happy. You could try, Shraddha. I try to, within reasonable expectations, keep them happy. I mean, if they're not happy, God bless them. But like I said, this is sweet little place that I would like to buy if I ever had a chance in the future, but I'm not moving back to the city. I got a text from it's pretty fun. I got a text earlier. I picked up a new customer off of a street that I do work on. And I don't know if you guys ever paid attention. I said that I can only keep up with the property the way presented it to me because it was neglected for years. So I'm not going to go in there and work for cheap and not charge no extra money. So I just managed to keep up with the mess. I had made cleaned up a little bit each week here and there, but nothing drastic because I didn't want to spend no extra money. So a person just texted me this morning, wanted to know if we could talk a little bit about snow plowing. I'm like, okay, well, if there ain't nothing to talk about, here's the price. I come do it, and I get there when I get there. Bottom line, nothing to talk about. But I don't want to say it's me being cocky or nothing. It's just that I got enough work doing that, so I'm not really worried about that customer wise. So, but I try to train the customer so that way they won't have unreasonable expectations, because you do come across people like that, and those people drive you nuts with unreasonable expectations. I'll give you an example. Like I picked up a senior who her son was my assistant principal in the high school back in the day. So I took care of him for years. She passed, and they finally sold the house. So I picked up a lady across the street, another senior, and she wanted every single inch of her driveway shoveled. And the way the house was set up, there was like maybe 4 feet of like sidewalk, which nobody walked on. It went into the backyard, and she wanted that shovel. I said to the lady, I said, "Ma'am," I said, "nobody even walks on that." She said, "Oh, I don't like having no snow on the concrete or against the edge of the house." I'm like, "Oh my God, you're crazy." So I had just a 1-year customer, and she was done after that because I'm not playing that game. See what you guys got going on. If anybody's still hanging out, get a drink. I had such a taste this morning from McDonald's. I said, I'm going to get myself a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I was thinking about it at that house I was at. I got to McDonald's at 10:34, and they switched over to breakfast or lunch already. I was like, man, that stunk. So I have to get the old standby 2 hamburgers and a pop. So that was, but I was craving that. Art by Sparkle. Good morning, Sparkle. How are you? The town. Yep. Pushing buttons. I got to read the chat. You guys got a lot to say. 300. Service the road. Yeah, the leaves are just starting, Shredder. Won't be another 2 weeks. They should be almost done. Hopefully it stays warm enough to get on all the lawns, so I don't have to do them all with the backpack. It's a lot easier doing it with the lawnmower. Starting next time, I'll just take the leaves and run them into the backyard and keep pushing them into the fields. Hey, good morning, Captain. Thank you for stopping. Just taking a quick break to read up on the chat and see what people got going on. But the leaves are nice and dry right now, so they're easy to do. Like I said, I'll push them, to the corner of the properties or to the front yard to make it easier on myself with the not having to walk around with the backpack on. See what that is. Okay, that should be good now. There's that. But yeah, I can't believe how many beautiful days in a row we've had. Thank you, Sparkle. It took 10 months to get to it took 10 months to get 200 more. I took a picture. I took a picture when I got to 100, and that was back in January of this year. So 10 months. I'm hoping to. So my new goal is I'm hoping to get to 400 by the first of the year. So that's two months to get 100. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'll do a couple videos on rust proofing cars, spraying undercoating stuff, fluid film we call it, or Wool's wax on vehicles, and I got a lot of hits out of that last year doing it. So I'll do that again another week or so. I get a rain day. I'll put my car or one of my trucks in the garage and put on the operating table and start spraying it. And so that's my goal, is 100 more. So hopefully I get to 400 by the first of the year. Is it possible? Yes, if I do good videos. No, if I don't do good videos. So I'm just taking it easy, hanging out. Oh, we got some company. Someone vandalized King Charles statue. Did you hear about it yet? Packing up to go home. I didn't hear about that at all. Shredder. What's up, CB? Afternoon. Great few days. 80s again here. So true. So true. We will definitely pay for it sooner or later. But like I said, this is the fourth day. 77 degrees. Unbelievable. Got somebody coming to check out the fields or something. I have no idea what they're up to. No big deal. Sparkle, yes and no. Yes, I'm ready for the fun, but no, super busy, so it's gonna eat into my evening getting some stuff done. But we'll all have fun. We'll make the best of it. McDonald's out here sells breakfast till 11. Yeah, they only do that up here, Shredder, till on Sunday. Sunday he'll go to 11. other than that, they'll still do a couple breakfast things during all course of the day, but the main breakfast menu they shut down on 10:30, except for Sunday. And we got a fisherman; he's going fishing. So Sparkle, I haven't practiced bowling. I haven't bowled in myself or the wife. We haven't bowled probably at least 3 years now. So we're gonna definitely be rusty. It'll definitely, like I told everybody earlier, I once bowled a 300, but that was in 3 games. It took me to get to 300. So, but I did it. So anybody that bowls knows about 300. But we'll have some laughs anyways tonight, some giggles. I hope. It'll be more fun when we go skiing, though. That'll be a lot more funner. Especially going to the lodge. Because the bowling alley we're going tonight is pretty nice. I would say it's probably, if I was to rate it out of 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a 7, high 6, something like that. So I can get you guys to get a good view over here. Gotta start cutting grass or else I'll fall behind again. Because I called for a little rain tomorrow. Says over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. I'm kicking butt today. I'm actually ahead of schedule. Means I got to slow down. And I get to play secretary and pass out the bills today. It seems like I passed the bills out a couple days ago. So that's good. That means next week we'll start having money again to replenish the bank account, to spend it just as quick as we get it. So anybody still hanging out, thank you if you're still there. It's cool. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. There we go. I gotta see if I can find out where this guy's fishing spot, which way he went. He's fly fishing though. I'm in Central Time Zone. Outside at 5:30. Okay, so Sparkle, if you're still listening, is that today? You've been waiting for?
Just a little
Sorry
bit.
about that. I had you waiting for a while, probably.
That's okay. You were cutting your grass. I understand, brother.
One more.
One more, huh?
Not me. You're going for a walk today?
I'm getting back from
Yeah.
work now. I'm going home now. So I've done my. Oh, you just kicked yourself out again. Oh, help me, Lord. Sorry, guys. He kicks himself out again. He kicked himself out, the legendary Paul. But he'll be back. He'll be back. Talking to me, and then he leaves. Oh, there he is.
I'll push the buttons, and I push.
That's okay, bud. No, I'm on my way home from work. I'm done
Okay.
working.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna go have some lunch. I'm hungry. As you know, this is my time of day to have lunch. You know
Beautiful.
that.
Yeah, I had early. I was gonna get breakfast at McDonald's, but I got lunch because it was lunchtime already. Okay,
Oh,
let me see what.
so you just went live around 11:15. So you obviously had lunch early. Okay, pretty cool.
Yeah, I grabbed it at 10:30. Okay, let me see what we got here. I want to read what Sparkle said. Okay, so 11. It says, "Are you ready for bowling?" Yes, we're ready for bowling. That's okay. It will be fun. Yeah, bowling. Alley food isn't too bad. Miss Sparkle, are you working? I'll see you later, Paul. Have a good day. Okay. Okay, have a good day. It says, Shredder, I'm finishing one up with. We'll start another after this weekend. Big live on Sunday with Julie E. It will be fun. Okay, it's Sunday then. Okay. Yep, you did mention that, Sparkle, about it being Sunday. You're going to do a. You said you guys made some commercials the other day in the front yard. I remember that yesterday. Fun. Thanks, Shredder. See you. Are you watching Paul Bowling? He'll probably stop by, Shredder, and if not, he'll catch it on the replay, I'm sure. Yeah. Chore is done. That's good, Shredder. That's good that you got everything done.
So Paul, what'd you have for lunch today?
I was at a house and I had a craving for not necessarily McDonald's, but I had a taste for a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Nice.
It didn't matter who made it. So, but I got to McDonald's and I was 5 minutes late, so they switched over to lunch. They'll make certain things on the breakfast menu all day long, but that wasn't one of them. So I
Nice.
craving for that. I'll get that tomorrow morning. I'll try to get one of those sandwiches because, like I said, I don't know where the taste came from. Man, I said I want to get me one of them, and I didn't. But it's cool. So how was work? Good or bad?
Oh, work was good.
Good.
The flowers are all cut, so I got home early. And I thought, you're still on. Let me join you for a few minutes now.
Yep. I'm just gonna grab a pot myself and gotta switch my camera around to the other side real quick. I was gonna hold up. I'm gonna grab. I got cupcakes and I got Hostess cupcakes and my
and your soda
pop. Yep, can of pop. Switch this
nice.
around. Take a break, but everything's going good. It's nice and dry out here. Beautiful day, and everything's cutting fast. So I'm ahead of schedule a little bit, so I could slow down here.
That's good though, because normally you're not ahead of schedule. But that's good that you did that today. It's good. Much different.
Yeah, because the leaves and everything. We got some leaves, but they're super dry as we speak, and so they're only probably about maybe a quarter to a third of the leaves are finally coming down, but we still got a lot to go.
Right, you got maybe a couple weeks to go. Yeah.
Yeah. You just stay on top of them; they're not too bad. If you wait till the end, it gets pain in the butt. Then got to put in overtime then.
Right, and you don't have a truck like you can suck the leaves up like the township does and stuff.
I could buy one. I could buy one, do it, but then I have to spend more time, get more jobs to pay for it. So,
or get more people to help you. One or the other.
Yeah, that's not that easy either. So,
well, you got your sister on Wednesdays to help you out. Maybe
yeah. But you gotta get some young people to do that because it's more labor intensive work.
Yeah, it seems like your sister doesn't mind helping you out. That's what it looks like. I don't know.
I don't think so either. But But anyway, it says when you get people to work for you, it's a whole different story because sometimes you'll like say you got like 2 hours left in a day, and like myself, and I know one other person that's a super good worker. We'll step it up. We'll pick the pace up, and so say we do 2 lawns an hour. On the last hour, we'll try to get 3 lawns done in an hour. So we get instead of doing 4 lawns, we'll try to get 6, and if we get 5, we're happy. So, but a lot of people that you hire to work, they're looking at the last 2 hours as it's time to go home. So instead of getting 4 lawns cut, they don't care if they get 3 or 2 cut instead of getting the 4 done.
Oh
So,
yeah, you did say that in the beginning of your live streams in the past, or one of your live streams. Oh, they want to. They're all they're thinking about is lunch. Well, I think about lunch, but I also think about doing my work beforehand. I'm going to tell you the truth.
it's hard. It's hard to get people to care about getting stuff done.
Yeah, I don't mind getting the stuff done, and then once I'm done, then I'll go eat because that's how I do it. Or I eat it, or I eat my lunch and then I go right to work afterwards. Because I've already done a lot of things prior.
Mm-hmm. It's nice that you actually care, but a lot of people don't care. They just want to go in and get paid. They don't care, what amount of work they get done as long as they get whatever you say you're going to give them.
That's true. That's true. Don't worry. I get excited about the money, but I still like the people there too.
Yeah, because it's also nowadays people leave their work for the next person to do it a lot of times.
True that. True that. That's not good.
What can you do now? Now getting people to work for you is getting so bad that employers are putting up with people calling in sick on all the time or coming in late because they can't fire you because they can't get no other help. So they got to keep whatever help they got. So
true that.
It's a sad situation in regards to having workers for you.
Yeah, it sucks, man. But it all started with.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
It started with the C word. It started with the coronavirus. What can you do? There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is.
Yeah. I heard some person I was listening to on YouTube earlier had a pretty good comment on what they were saying and about everybody getting sick, and it was actually I don't want to say like a conspiracy theory, but it was actually pretty interesting in regards to what he said might be true, what they might be trying to do in regards to taking over like the economy and everything. So it was interesting though, but I don't want to talk about that because it'll get people mad.
Right. If you want to talk to me about that, we'll have to talk about that on.
Because then people start, then it leads to, Democrat versus Republican, and this person's a bad person, and that person's a bad person, and it just gets.
Yeah. If I want to talk to you about that, I'll have to be private. But the good news is, if I do talk to you, there won't be any argument. That's the crazy part. I'll listen to you. I'll hear what you have to say, and then I move on. I'm not gonna get angry at you because there's no reason. It's just stupid anyway. So stupid nonsense.
People like drama and gossip, so
yeah, well, not my cup of tea. If you want that, you go get somebody else to join you because you ain't getting that from me.
We'll go to Jerry Springer. Will go on then.
Yes, then the Jerry Springer show will have to come back on again. Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun back in the days.
That was a good show. I like that show. Actually.
Yeah, but towards the end, it got scripted though. Towards the end, where it seemed too fake in my opinion sometimes. But I still watch it though. It was something to watch, so it was entertaining.
Yeah, but the show's over now. It ended in 2021.
Yep.
Then he went to being Judge Jerry, and now he's not the judge anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, we just taking the money and move on to the next gig. That's what life's about.
Yeah, but he was very serious about his show from 1991 to 2021. He was serious about it, but things do change. So.
Right. Found it. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. I'm gonna go bowling later tonight. Have some fun, hopefully. Got a lot to get done though. Like I said, I'm ahead of schedule a little bit, so it's an easy day. And they said it might get a little rain tomorrow. So
well, we're getting a sun tomorrow, I think. I guess the storm that we're having. I guess the storm that we're having here today, you're getting tomorrow. I guess I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look,
Ugh.
so
Yeah, but can't complain. Won't be many nice days left in regards to being real warm out.
true that. Well, I don't even know why I'm wearing this jacket. Why I know why I'm wearing my jacket because I don't feel like carrying it with me. I thought it was gonna be cold, but now it's freaking humid.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know.
that's cool. Yeah, I had my jacket on, my sweatshirt and my jacket earlier. I took it off about 10 o'clock. I took it off. It warmed up enough. So
Yeah, because it's not in the 40s and 50s anymore. It's freaking in the 60s and early 70s.
yeah, it's like 74 here right now. 73, 74.
I'm
I haven't
guessing it's
looked at
70.
it, but it's warming up every minute with the sun being out.
Well, it's a little cool here because there's no sun out here, but it's a little humid too, but not too bad. A little windy, not too bad.
It's like today is like the perfect day, like a springtime day. Like I'd say, like in real early May, we get a nice spring day. It gets in the 80s, but there's no humidity at all, and it's beautiful. But when it's 80 degrees and 60, 70% humidity, you really sweat to death. But
True
today's
that.
no humidity at all, and just a lot of sun.
True that. So I'm probably gonna get in here. I'm gonna get something to eat, and if you're still on, I'll get back on. If not, I'll
Yeah,
see
I'm
you
gonna jump
tonight.
off. I'm gonna keep my time going. I just got me and you hanging out, it looks like, so that's awesome. Connie stopped by. Thank you, Connie. Sparkle also, Shredda. Who else is here? Captain was here. JV was here. CB also. Thank you, CB. You're still
So,
watching in the background.
so if you're still active when I'm done eating, I'll join. If not, I'll see you on the bowling alley tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably won't be because I'm going to sign off myself too because I'm going to get back at it. Connie, too. I forgot about Connie. Connie was first. Thank you so much. Who's ever watching me in the background? Serge, if you're here, thank you, Serge. You guys have a great day. So,
Well, then I'll see you on the bowling thing tonight, then.
yeah, unless I see you somewhere else floating around on a live stream. So,
Yes, exactly. I'll see you soon, then, my friend. Thanks. Let me
okay,
join.
Alex. Yeah,
All
thank you
right.
so much for
You're
stopping. I'll
welcome.
see you guys a little later. Thank you.
I'll see you later.
Have a
Cheers.
great day. Bye-bye.